want to talk about when an expat must consider returning home to the West. The reason I want to talk about this subject is because I knew an expat who lived in the Philippines for 14 years. He married a Filipina and has three children with her, 10, 8, and 6. He had a business in the Philippines that was bringing in substantial money. He even built his spouse and family a house. In 2019, during the pandemic, his business in the Philippines wasn't doing so well since everyone had to stay home. After some time, his business failed and he wasn't bringing in enough money. The building where his business resides was a rental. For the first time in 14 years, he was helpless. He tried to come up with other business ideas to help him through, but nothing came to fruition. His wife and family kicked him out of the house and told him to go back to his country because he was useless there. He said, "What about the kids?" They said, "What about the kids? They'll be fine, just send the money." He had no choice but to sell the things from his business and return to America. For many expats in the Philippines, the decision to return to the West is significant, involving numerous logistical, financial, and emotional considerations. Many Western expats see moving to the Philippines as a new chapter, an opportunity to live slower, learn about a foreign culture, or maximize retirement savings. However, certain circumstances may lead an expat to reconsider their life abroad and consider returning to their home country to start over. The Philippines is a popular destination for visitors due to its low cost of living. However, what appears to be a good budget might quickly turn into a perilous situation due to financial mismanagement, unexpected spending, or a failing currency rate. If an expat is unable to maintain their standard of living or accumulate an emergency fund, they may need to return to the West to take advantage of social safety nets or higher paying career opportunities. Expats who rely on investment income or pensions are vulnerable to financial mismanagement and downturns. The Philippines' limited financial support mechanism may trap people if these sources of income expire or deteriorate. Returning to the West may provide access to government help, employment restraining programs, or a more stable financial situation. Although there are reputable hospitals in the Philippines' main cities, the quality and accessibility of healthcare in rural areas differ significantly. Expats with long-term diseases or disorders requiring specialist care may find the local healthcare system insufficient. Moving back to the West ensures access to cutting-edge medical care, insurance coverage, and treatment continuity. The Philippines' lack of home healthcare options and long-term care facilities may pose a challenge for senior expats. Furthermore, linguistic and cultural barriers may make accessing these services more challenging. Social aid for the elderly and more comprehensive elder care options are usually provided in the West. Many Westerners relocate to the Philippines after marrying a Filipino or entering into a committed relationship. Personal incompatibility, financial stress, or cultural differences can all lead to the breakdown of a relationship. An expat may return to the West where they may have a better support structure after experiencing social isolation or financial insecurity as a result of a separation. Living overseas often means relying on a limited number of friends, local communities, or a partner's family. Expats may feel isolated or alienated if these exchanges worsen. Returning home provides a sense of belonging as well as the opportunity to restore personal bonds. Expats may be lured back to the West due to family obligations, particularly if their aging parents require care. It may become impossible to manage duties at home while balancing life in the Philippines, especially with the lack of reliable caregiver assistance. Expats or children in the West may feel forced to return to obtain a high quality education, provide emotional or financial support, or address other family concerns. Despite their initial delight, some expats find it challenging to fully integrate into Filipino society. Language barriers, different social norms, or frustrations with bureaucracy can all contribute to feelings of alienation. Returning home may be the prudent course of action if the troubles persist and outweigh the benefits of staying. Even though there are many safe areas in the Philippines, international visitors may encounter political turmoil, natural disasters, or criminal activity that makes them feel unsafe. Returning to the West might provide a more stable and secure living environment. For expats lacking high sought after specialist skills, the Philippine labor market may be very difficult. If career stagnation becomes an issue, returning to the West may provide better opportunities, professional networks, or entrepreneurship. For expats who want to pursue professional certifications or further education, their home countries may provide more opportunities. A return can be appealing for professional and personal development provided one has access to grants, scholarships, and respected universities. Navigating complex visa and residence restrictions is a common aspect of life in the Philippines. Expats may be forced to leave due to changes in immigration legislation or the inability to maintain their visa status. Moving back to the West may provide you with a more stable and predictable legal environment. Foreign investors may encounter legal issues, fraud, or regulatory issues while making real estate or commercial investments in the Philippines. When these challenges grow overwhelming, the only realistic solution may be to leave and start over somewhere else. Over time, an expat's priorities may change. The need for new challenges, monotony, or unfulfilled expectations may cause the once ideal lifestyle to lose its appeal. Going home could provide a fresh start in light of these shifting goals. As expats age older, the desire to be closer to their children, grandchildren, or extended family may grow stronger. The benefits of living abroad may be offset by the desire for shared experiences and emotional connections. When an expat decides to return to the West, careful planning is required to ensure a smooth transition. Consider the following steps. Evaluate savings to ensure there is adequate money for migration and reestablishment. Examine the healthcare, housing, and employment markets in your chosen destination. Be prepared for feelings of alienation and reverse culture shock. To make the move simpler, reconnect with previous coworkers, relatives, and professional networks. Plan to lease or sell Philippine real estate. Personal items should either be transported or disposed of. Before you leave the Philippines, ensure you have fulfilled all of your financial and legal duties. Returning to the West may prove more difficult than you expect. Shifting social dynamics, cultural changes, and growing living costs all have the potential to cause problems. These obstacles can be mitigated with a well defined approach and a flexible mindset. The choice to move back to the West after living in the Philippines is a complex and personal one. Whatever the reason, thorough self evaluation and cautious planning are required. Even though the Philippines offers a vibrant culture and unique opportunities, there are times when it's necessary to start over in familiar surroundings. Expats can face this big life transition with courage and hope by recognizing warning signs and making suitable plans. All right, folks, that is all for today's show. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good day.